Hey folks, a Hillmanator here. This is a little thing I wanted to start doing because I've been collecting a lot of knives recently. I got a lot of free time on my hands, so it's just something I can do to waste some of it, I guess. I have a zero tolerance Ken Onion Strider 0301 knife, and it is huge. It has it's 3D machine. You can see all the scales. This side is G10 plastic, and the other side is actually titanium alloy. It's auto opening. There's a little flipper right here to assist you with that. I prefer using the flipper because if you look, the thumb studs aren't very big. You can't grip it at all. If you're a righty, you can almost. That's about the only way you can get it is if you push really hard on the bottom side of it. If you're left-handed, this side is actually sticks out if you're left-handed because the titanium side is actually thinner than the G10 side, because the G10 side actually has another smaller titanium plate behind it, which makes it thicker. And the right side thumb stud is actually thicker than the left side, but it still doesn't go above the G10. Now, this knife, like I said, is auto opening. You could, since I've had it, that's all I've done is sit here all day because I got nothing better to do. The only problem with that is it has machine scales to help with the grip, and since I've been doing it and flipping it open, it's been rubbing my finger raw. The blade actually has more grip put into it right there, so that when you flick it open, it's pretty much perfect match to the scales on the back of the handle. There's also scales on the bottom of the handle, so if you want to hold it like this, or you can either hold it like this, which I hope you don't use it like that because that means you're defending yourself. Like I said, it's a frame lock design. It has a little button right here with the zero tolerance logo on it. You use to it's there so that when you are actuating that frame lock to put the blade back, it sounded country, I don't know what, blade back, you don't overextend the frame lock and therefore wear out the knife, and basically the frame lock so it doesn't lock anymore. The blade on this is 3 3/4 inches. It's about 1.5 inches wide. If you want a good comparison, I have a CRKT M16. It's a pretty good knife, I like it, but if you look at how much thicker the blade is on this knife than this M16, it's about the same thickness across, but it is much wider than this blade. So real fast. The blade's 3 3/4 inches, and when it's closed, the handle is 5 1/4. See, what else can I talk about? I already talked about the titanium. I talked about the G10 aluminum. The whole thing's 3D machined. I talked about the thumb stud, how shitty it is. Pardon my language. This is designed to be a military or law enforcement knife. So if you do buy this knife, you might want to look up the. Sometimes you need special permits. There's actually a disclaimer on the side of the box and in the instructions that explain this, that in some states you may need an actual permit to carry this knife, and you may, kind of the same thing with CCW permits. The blade has this really cool tiger stripe design on it. It's painted with a non-reflective coating. As you can see, it is, where's that? Let's see the camera focus. S30V steel. It's called Tungsten DLC, which stands for Diamond-like Carbon. Makes it a really sturdy knife, really sturdy blade. I trust that steel in any knife design. It's probably the best way to go, in my opinion. Let's see. The pocket clip. Pocket clip has, you can put it anywhere on this knife. It's left, right, tip up, tip down. Right now, I just got this knife, so I haven't been able to find the right. You're gonna need a hex. What do you call them? Hex key to actually unscrew the screws on this knife, and then you can put it any location. Personally, I think the best way to carry this knife would be tip down on the titanium side if you're a righty, because then you can, as soon as you pull it out of the pocket, your finger's already on the flipper. You can just open it, and you're good to go. The 0301 is the model of this knife. Strider Onion Green as the green's G10 side. There's the 0302, which has an actual desert plastic side, and there's a 0300, which is a black plastic side. And on that knife, it's just a black blade. It doesn't have the tiger stripes. On all of them, however, it comes with all the same features. Same knife, same price. I got this one from a place called cowboyknives.com. I got it for $205, I believe, and they're selling it at like a discounted price. Normal price you'd find it for is about $236, and I believe the MSRP is, let me check real fast. I don't have that up, but the MSRP is around $300 something. So my best bet, if you like this knife, if you would like to buy it, is to go to cowboyknives.com. They ship. I live in Japan because that's where I'm stationed at with the Marine Corps, and they shipped it out here. I didn't pay anything extra. It was normal USPS shipping. I think it was like $5.99. So they're really good about getting it to me. I got it in about 10 days. One more thing I want to talk about this knife is this right here. If you want to adjust, if you need to work on this knife or adjust something, you're going to need a socket wrench pretty much. I don't know why they went with that. It's supposed to be a military style knife, and they were, it's actually called ZT Combat Knives. So I don't know why they're calling it that. I don't know why they put the hex nut on it. I don't see why in combat they think that us as Marines, soldiers, sailors, airmen, whatever, are going to be carrying around a freaking socket wrench. Or if you're in law enforcement, even if that, you're going to be carrying around a socket wrench all the time, because it's advertised as it's supposed to be an easier way to work on this knife by having the socket head. I don't know. I didn't make it. I didn't do the marketing. Everything else about this knife, though, I like. Zero tolerance, 0301 10 onion Strider, Kershaw knife.